What's up, everybody? Mark Helton here, and I just wanted to go live and spend a couple of minutes talking about a feature that I think you probably overlooked inside of your software, inside of Hot Prospector. Anyways, I wanted to take a couple of minutes to go through it with you. So I'm going to jump on into Hot Prospector, and I'm going to show you something cool. So here I am inside of the lead gen tools, or the tools area. So if you're logged in, you go into the tools area, and there's a couple of tools there. So it's obviously pretty simple to find. And when you log into that, or when you click into that area, you're going to see these different options. So the one that I want to talk about today is actually inside of agency. And I'm going to show you the contracts and proposals tool. Okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to build a basic old contract. Okay. Now what's really cool about this contract when we build it is that we have all these really cool features that are going to be available to us when we build this contract. So the first thing that will happen here is that when we actually assign this contract to a lead, we have the ability to automatically assign a deal status. Okay. So let's say, for example, every single time that I get a booked deal, a booked appointment, I turn it into I send out a contract, I turn it into a booked appointment, right? And then I also have the ability to change the deal status when the customer signs the contract. So I can have it set up to where when the customer signs the contract, it's going to automatically give me the deal status, or assign the deal status to that lead when that happens. Okay. Now here you have the ability to either have a signature or to not have a signature. So what is a signature? That's a digital signature. So you can sign with your hand or your finger, or you can type in your name and it'll put a signature there. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and select enabled. And then here you have the ability to get notifications when somebody actually submits a contract. So this is really useful if, let's say, you have somebody on your team who needs these contracts when they come in to be able to start some sort of a service, right? So I could say, let's say maybe, for example, Jasmine here, whenever we get a new contract, she needs to get notified. And then maybe I want to CC myself as well to let me know that we got this new contract, right? So you have a new deal. And then here I can actually put in the tokens from the lead. So, hey, Jasmine, it looks like you received a new contract. Lead name. And then we could just put in their first name and their last name. And then here I could say phone, or actually mobile phone is usually what we do, and whatever else you want. Thanks, Amy. Okay. So once you actually create this contract, now you're going to be taken into the builder. Okay. Well, actually, you got to go into the builder. So this is the contract that's created. So here I can actually build the form. Here I can go in and edit the form that I just created, come back in and change these settings. Here I can actually create tasks for this specific situation, like when I get a contract to do these things. And then here I have the ability to change the deal status on completion. So again, if I wanted to make that different than what I had over here, and then also send a different email, I can make that change. Okay. But for this particular situation, I want to just go into the contract builder. And this is what the contract builder looks like. So you have the ability to build out your contract with a WYSIWYG, right? I guess this is drag and drop. So you'll drag some kind of a object over here into this area, and then you'll have the ability to take that and put in whatever information you need for your contract. So let's say, for example, header. This is the title of my contract, and then I can select what it is, access, class, whatever, okay? Then I might want to put in a paragraph, right? Oops. This is some of the information I want you to see about this contract, yada, yada, whatever, okay? Now, this, again, is going to be something that you can put as much contact in as you want, and then you also have a text area where somebody can actually enter in text. You also have these selector options with multiple drop downs that you can add in. You have information on the user. And let's see here. You have, thought I deleted that. And then here you have your text fields that you might want to be getting, okay? So you build this entire contract. Now, what's really cool about this contract once you actually build it, and there's a whole bunch of information on how to build these contracts here inside of the knowledge base, but all of the information that you have enter into this contract is actually going to be coming from the fields that you have inside of the system. So you can match it up with, some other text that you have inside of Hot Prospector, okay? Now, once this contract is completed, then you can send it to a customer from inside of your lead manager. So if I'm in the lead, I'll just show you how this works real quick. I can click on contracts, select my contract that I have, and it'll automatically populate that contract information, whatever fields that I have assigned to, those fields inside that contract will get filled out. And then when I send it to the lead, they're going to get a link to that contract. So what happens is, and you can have it sent to them on their cell phone and also their email or just their email. But what happens is when they click on that link, it'll take them to a place where they can sign it digitally. And then after they sign it, then it will come back here into your attachments area. So you'll be able to see your contracts here inside of the system, and you can download those contracts. What's really nice about this is that we've made this so simple for you to sign and get the digital signature and have it stored in here. And then also, if you are requiring additional documentation from your prospect after they sign up or sign your contract, then you can actually have them upload those here into one nice, neat area. So if you're ever looking for information on a lead, you could pull it up and then look under the attachments area, and you can see whatever they've uploaded plus whatever contracts and things like that that they've signed as well, okay? So in order to see more information on how this feature works and actually get a full overview, what you're gonna wanna do is just go into the knowledge base and type in contracts and proposals. And you can see Melissa's got a nice, neat little overview. It's about 5 minutes long that goes over it, and then how to actually build a contract, adding a contract, building a contract, mapping your fields, setting up notifications, and all of those things. Now, the reason why I wanted to put this out today is because we've got some other really awesome stuff that we're going to be giving you guys access to here in the coming couple of weeks. Melissa's building out the feature a little bit more. We're basically going to make it so your contract, after it's signed, will automatically trigger the invoice, and it'll really it'll just automatically redirect your customer to pay their invoice as soon as they sign the contract. And then that will also trigger tags being added, deal statuses being changed, and that sort of thing. And then in a future update after that, we're going to be putting we're going to be integrating this into QuickBooks. So whenever somebody makes a payment, it'll push it into your QuickBooks, so you have that as well. But as it stands, just so you know, if you go into our settings area, this is how you actually set yourself up to be receiving payments. Go into your advanced settings and then click on payment method. And all you have to do is select, do you want to use ChargeBee, Stripe, or Authorize.net? So if you're using Stripe, for example, you just put in your Stripe key and publish key. And then once you do that, you can then start sending out those invoices and get paid. And I'm not exactly sure, maybe Stripe has a QuickBooks integration right now, but we are going to be adding an integration as well down the road, so you'll be able to get the information put into your QuickBooks. Okay, so I hope you like this feature video or this little overview. Like I said, Melissa goes through a whole lot more detail on how to build it out inside of the knowledge base, but this thing is really powerful. I probably didn't do it any justice during this short little video, but I just wanted to let you know it was here and let you know that you can go in here and start doing it. So back inside of the contract builder, add all the stuff you want. There'll be a signature down at the bottom when you send it out to your customer, and once they sign it, that's that. It's going to go right into your system with their signature, and you're off to the races. Alrighty, all right. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope you go out there and get lots of contracts signed, get lots of invoices paid, and bring on lots of new customers. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.